He's part of America's most famous political dynasty, and he's out to disrupt President Biden in the race for the White House. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is testing out the waters of his Democratic presidential bid on a high-profile visit to the Bay Area today. Kennedy is the son of late former Senator Robert F. Kennedy and the nephew of the late former President John F. Kennedy. He's known for his work as an environmental lawyer and for his anti-vaccine views. He's also backed by some big names in tech, including Twitter co-founder Jack Dorsey. And while he's considered a long-shot challenger to President Biden in 2024, a new poll by The Economist and YouGov shows him with a higher favorability rating than both Biden and former President Trump. 49% of voters viewed him favorably, compared to 45% for Biden and 43% for Trump. Kelsi Thorud caught up with RFK Jr. as he made several stops here today, and she is live with his message and how he's being received here in the Bay Area. Kelsi?
Hey, Liz, as you said, Kennedy spent the entire day here in the Bay Area. He made several stops here in the East Bay before going over the bridge into San Francisco. And his main goal here was to talk about the issue of food insecurity as well as homelessness. And we followed him along as he talked to some local officials all day. 2024 presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s first stop during Thursday's tour of the Bay Area was here at a food bank in San Lorenzo. The presidential hopeful spoke with workers and customers about the rising cost of food and the impact that's having on local families.
This food bank, which is Alameda County, has increased over the past 3 years from, according to the people who work here, from 700 families per month to now 2,700 families per month.
Kennedy says food insecurity is one of the top issues his campaign is focused on. He believes the federal government should be spending less money on international military aid and more on helping Americans access food.
We have a lot of money for foreign wars. And for the military-industrial complex, we're sending $113 billion to the Ukraine. That money, we wouldn't have to cut any food stamps if we were spending it here at home.
Kennedy's next stop on the tour was a homeless encampment off 18th Avenue in Oakland. There, he spoke with people living on the street, as well as those who've been helping them out by donating food and other items. Christine Miller has been giving food to the homeless here for years. She didn't realize who Kennedy was at first. She told me she was happy he took the time to come out here and talk with her, but hopes he can actually do something to help.
Are they really going to do something to help? That'd be great if they would. It'd be great if they would.
Kennedy told me if elected, he would work hard to improve these issues in the Bay Area and across the country.
This wonderful energy that San Francisco used to have is dwindling. At the light is dimming, and it needs to be turned on again.
Do you think you can get a lot of support from voters here? And do you think if you were president, you'd be able to turn some of that around?
That's what I hope to do.
Now, a lot of people are looking at Kennedy's campaign as very much a long shot when it comes to the 2024 presidential election. Right now, a lot of people are looking at Governor Gavin Newsom and if and when he's going to enter into the race. I did ask Kennedy what he thought of that. He said that he's all for the governor entering the race. He says it's better for the public to have more choices in a presidential election like this.
Well, he's got name recognition, that's for sure. All right, Kelsi, thanks so much. Well, earlier we spoke with Sonoma State political science professor David McEwen. And while he says RFK Jr. isn't a threat to President Biden, he does have a message that resonates with some progressives.
He's been the guy that's like your crazy uncle that you invite to home for Thanksgiving and says these kind of outrageous things. But it has some pull, especially amongst progressives who have been increasingly frustrated, not only with the Biden White House, but also with Democrats writ large about war, about corporate America, about where Democrats stand. And this is how RFK Jr. is making some political hay.
Professor McEwen went on to say that RFK Jr. is trying to upset President Biden in the early primary states. The president successfully pushed to change the schedule to have South Carolina's primary first, but New Hampshire and Iowa could move ahead with their contests anyway without Biden on the ballot. So things get very interesting.